Christmas movie season usually means the same handful of titles on repeat: Home Alone, Elf, Love Actually, and look, those are all great, but every year there are incredible Christmas films that get completely overlooked. In this video, I want to highlight 6 Christmas films from across different decades, genres, and styles that deserve a place in your holiday watch list. Whether you're in the mood for something cosy, challenging, dark, or genuinely moving, these films prove that Christmas cinema has way more range than we give it credit for. The Bishop's Wife is a charming holiday fantasy romantic comedy about a struggling Episcopal bishop who's lost his way trying to raise money for a new cathedral. In answer to his heartfelt prayers, a suave angel named Dudley arrives to help, but his unearthly guidance doesn't just aid the bishop's work, it gently reminds him of what truly matters: family, love, and community. The film blends heartwarming Christmas themes with a light comedy and a stellar Golden Age Hollywood cast, led by Cary Grant, who is one of my absolute favourite actors of all time, as well as Loretta Young and David Niven. Its blend of whimsical charm and emotional depth makes it a Christmas classic that feels like a warm holiday hug, often overlooked today, but deeply rewarding to revisit. Black Christmas is one of the earliest and most influential slasher films, set against a snowy holiday break that turns terrifying. A mysterious, unseen intruder begins making chilling phone calls to a sorority house just before the Christmas break. As the harassment escalates, the women realise they're not just being tormented, they're being hunted. This film predates Halloween and helped define horror tropes that would echo through the following decades of genre cinema. Its mix of unsettling atmosphere, sharp direction from Bob Clark, and an eerie inversion of festive cheer makes it a must-see for horror fans who want something Christmas adjacent but genuinely thrilling. If you don't know who Satoshi Kon is, then I'm jealous of you, because you have one of the most unique, interesting filmographies ever still yet to explore. Tokyo Godfathers, directed by the legendary Satoshi Kon, is one of the most heartfelt and surprising Christmas films ever made. Set on Christmas Eve, the story follows 3 homeless companions: Jin, a middle-aged alcoholic; Hannah, a warm-hearted former drag performer; and Miyuki, a runaway teenager, who discover an abandoned baby while rummaging through the trash. Determined to find the baby's parents, the trio embarks on a chaotic, touching, and frequently hilarious journey across Tokyo. What makes Tokyo Godfathers so special is how it blends sharp social commentary with genuine warmth and compassion. It's a film about found family, redemption, and the miracles we create for each other. Emotional without being sentimental, comedic without losing sincerity, this is a Christmas story unlike any other and easily one of the most underrated holiday films of all time. For years and years, I had this faint memory of watching a Christmas film set in an airport where a group of lost kids are sent to a big room, like some sort of airport limbo. I couldn't remember the name of it, all I knew was that I'd loved it. Many years later, I did some digging and finally found it. That film was Unaccompanied Minors. This family comedy is a festive hidden gem that combines slapstick antics with plenty of heart. When a blizzard cancels all flights on Christmas Eve, a group of kids travelling alone at the airport are stuck in the unaccompanied minors room, and they decide to make the most of it. Led by clever Charlie and his mischievous pals, the kids break the rules, explore the terminal, and try to make their chaotic holiday unforgettable. It's genuinely funny, surprisingly touching, and filmed with earnest performances from its young cast, including the likes of Tyler James Williams and Wilmer Valderrama. While critics were mixed on it, Unaccompanied Minors remains one of my favourite underrated holiday picks that captures the wild imagination and chaotic spirit of childhood during the holidays. The 2019 Netflix film Klaus is one of my favourite Christmas films of the last decade. It's a beautifully animated Christmas adventure that reinvents the origin story of Santa Claus with heart, humour, and stunning hand-drawn animation. When Espen, a spoiled postman stationed in an icy feuding town, befriends a reclusive toy maker named Klaus, their unlikely friendship sparks a wave of generosity that transforms the town forever. Written and directed by Sergio Pablos, the former Disney animator who was also involved in the making of some of my other favourite films, such as Treasure Planet, this Netflix original combines striking visuals with a heartfelt story about kindness, community, and the spirit of giving. It has real emotional depth, unique animation, and a refreshing take on holiday storytelling, making it an often underrated but deeply satisfying film for all ages during the Christmas season. With a beautiful soundtrack and story, there's sure to be some tears involved towards the end, but I couldn't recommend this one enough. The final film on this list isn't one I would necessarily call underseen, as I'm hoping just about everyone has seen it over the last few years, but I just had to call it out. I was so excited to see this film that even though it didn't come out till the end of January in the UK, I still went to see it. Seeing a Christmas film on the 9th of February hurt every bone in my body, but in the end I was so glad I went. From acclaimed director Alexander Payne, who also made Sideways, which is another film that I love, The Holdovers is a wonderfully warm, understated holiday dramedy with depth and soul. Set in 1970, it follows curmudgeon lead history teacher Paul Hunnam, who's left in charge of supervising a handful of students who can't go home for Christmas break. Over the holidays, Paul forms an unlikely, heartfelt bond with a grieving student and the school's head cook, discovering connection and compassion in unexpected places. The film blends humour, melancholy and emotional insight with a terrific lead performance by Paul Giamatti. It's a Christmas movie that doesn't rely on bells and snow, but rather on real human vulnerability and redemption, making it one of the most critically adored holiday films of recent years. It's become one of those Christmas films I just have to see every single year.